Good afternoon to you both. Just wanted to start with just your overall thoughts on the match today.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely wasn't pretty, right? It's tough when we have, a team that's going to press us like Louisville does, and it kind of forces us to play a game that we don't really like to play, but also a game that, we're willing to play if we have to, and I think we do a really good job of grinding things out, and yeah, we're just happy to get the 3 points. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there were a lot of things that were out of our control, the delay
Yeah.
and then the wind today and the heat. And so just focusing on how we were going to grind through the game was our biggest focus. And if that was the way that we needed to play to get the 3 points, that's the way we needed to play. And then we can build on the things that we didn't like today.
Congrats on the win as well. You both connected on the lone goal and just wanted to have you both reflect on what you saw in that moment and being able to connect.
Yeah, I mean, I think, I had an opportunity to give her a similar ball earlier in the match, and, unfortunately, I wasn't able to give her the ball that she needed. So, when I got the second opportunity to do it, I wanted to make sure to put her in the best position to do what she does best in the box, and, happily she got a goal for us. But yeah, I mean, and also, playing together at UNC, it's awesome to be able to connect in that way and to, get the lone goal to get the win.
Yeah, and I think we found each other a lot today. When Sammy looked up, most of the time I was making a run for her, and eventually it was going to happen. And I think we watched back the goal, and that ball was really pretty. And so she's hard on herself, but it's really fun to be able to play with her.
Thanks, Susie. And then we'll go to Steve.
Hi, Maddie. Hi, Sam. I want to ask, obviously last night game got postponed pretty close to kickoff. Coach Harvey talked about how, having to pivot quickly after having fueled up and everything. I wonder if you could talk a little bit about it from the player perspective, kind of having to shift your mindset and go from game ready mode to winding down and then getting ready again early the next day.
Yeah, again, it's out of your control. I think we kind of just accepted it and just moved our focus last night to today. And I think we really went in with the right mentality. Like, we knew it was going to be tough. We knew we were going to have to grind it out, and sometimes that's the way it goes. But I think everyone stepped up. I think our game changers that came on really helped us bring some energy into a game that was starting to get close, and I think that's so important, especially on a road trip when maybe the legs aren't as fresh. Like, those legs are really important late in the game.
Thanks, Steve. And then back to Susie.
Just one more for me. Obviously, like you mentioned, Louisville was putting the team under a lot of pressure in the second half, and yet they didn't get a single shot on target in the second half. I'm just wondering, seeing Sam, seeing other players defend in the box, what that does for the team overall.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, credit to, our back line and honestly just everybody. We all busted our tails to kind of get in the box when they did have the balls out wide. And, it wasn't pretty, and it is tough to kind of be under that pressure, what feels like constantly. But I think, throughout the season, we've done a really good job defending our box and just making sure that defensively, we're on lockdown. And, we'll try to kind of take care of the attack hopefully, but for sure knowing that defensively that we take care of that.
Yeah, and I think this year we focused a lot on the details of set pieces and in and around the box, and I think a lot of credit to Lloyd, but also the whole coaching staff. Like, that's definitely been a focus for us, and so I think that's been really good.
Charles from Circling Seattle Sports can't come off mute, but Maddie, he wants to know how you've handled flipping between playing as a wingback to up top.
Yeah, I think I've said this in numerous interviews, but whatever the team needs me to do, I will do, and whatever the game plan needs, I will play in that position. And today, if that was playing up top, and we knew that they were going to press, so there was going to be a little more space in behind, and if that's the role they need me to play, that's the role. And I think, yeah, it's a little difficult sometimes maybe floating back and forth between positions, but I think the team makes it really easy, and the coaching staff gives me all the information that I need.
Cool, thank you. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Maddie. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
Thank you.